If you have ever read The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn, you might be aware that life is a game of boomerangs. And so many people are out there looking to get things, to get money, to get love, to get appreciation, to get respect, to get recognition. But the question is, what are we giving? And the giving nowadays we always associate with like money. Like everybody's after money. But there's so many wonderful things that we're actually getting for free from nature, which are essential for us. The air that we breathe, clean water, soil, the sun. And when we don't show gratitude and appreciation for the things that we're getting for free, and when we look at everything as resources and money, like things that are tangible, and we overlook the things that are given to us, we fall asleep further and further into this consumerism and is it desecration a word? Like the things that are sacred we take for granted. But when we realize that no matter what, you can always give kindness. You can always give a smile to somebody. You can always give a reassuring word. And not just to somebody, but to yourself also. And that instead of looking for love, you can generate love within and give it to yourself and share with others. And the same with everything else. We can generate whatever it is that we want, and we can generate an abundance mindset. We can generate self respect. We can generate kindness and love and success. And when we begin to cultivate the thoughts and the feelings that imply that thing that we're wanting within, then we get to experience it without, because reality is a mirror. What we project gets reflected and we get it back. So that's something that we're collectively remembering right now. And we are getting the hang of it, how it works. And sometimes we get projections that are not so nice. Sometimes other people project on us their own unresolved stuff because they don't want to deal with it. So that's another thing that we need to be mindful of. But when you understand how it works, there's no reason anymore to look without for validation, appreciation, respect, love. But you begin to generate those states within as aligned thought and feeling, the heart and the mind working in coherence, sacred marriage. And when your thoughts are abundant and you count your blessings and see the abundance in everything, abundance of fresh air, abundance of sunshine, abundance of soil and nature, abundance of water, abundance of joy, abundance of peace, abundance of fun, abundance of music, abundance of art, abundance of information available. There's so much abundance around. And when you begin to acknowledge that abundance and tune into it, then all of a sudden your internal state shifts into abundance and you begin to see abundance everywhere. And sometimes you can even like live without money, like I've done for a long time, or with very little money, just because you have that internal state of abundance and the things that you're needing come without you having to pay for them. Like somebody will give you the thing that you needed because you gave them some wisdom or good advice or you helped them with something. And there are always things that we can share and gifts that we have. Like I said, it could be kindness, it could be compassion, it could be love, it could be a little bit of our time, it could be wisdom, it could be a skill that we have. And we can develop more and more inner qualities that we can share. And that's why I created my latest art project, As Within, So Without, which I gave away on Unsplash for free downloads. because I believe in abundance, and I believe that there's some things that are made to be shared and that come through to be shared. And I want to see more of these qualities and these insights and these like 5-dimensional light codes in society. Um, so I don't mind giving my art away uh, to serve others who are also on the same path, and more of us can spread that knowing and that frequency. So think of what it is that you want, and there's no end to it. Like you can develop so many virtues and wonderful qualities, and when you know how it works, that in order to get it, you first have to give it, and to give it, you need to cultivate it within. And sometimes, let's say, for example, when we want to cultivate patience, we're confronted with a situation that, in a way, tests us. But that's how things get developed. Think The Wizard of Oz. You get courage by facing situations that you find fearful. And through facing them, you realize, oh, okay, now that I faced the fear, I'm not afraid anymore. And boom, courage unlocked. So that's how it works, and it's so much fun. And that's why we need time for inner reflection, for meditation, for learning how to harness that inner power and not to be at the mercy of outer reality, but remember that outer reality is created for us to enjoy. And when we remember how to use our vessel and our thoughts and our feelings to create the right projection, right? So we can have the reflection that we're wanting. And if the reflection that's coming back is not what we're wanting, instead of fighting the reflection, we go back within and develop a better projection. Because a lot of times, what is manifesting is deeply embedded subconscious beliefs, which can be reprogrammed. Lots of fun. If you want, you can check out my other YouTube channel with affirmations to reprogram your mind. You can look it up. It's Lava, like lava with an S, soul.